I'm 19. I'm in college, and I grew up homeschooled, so I wasn't allowed to date until the age of 18. Last summer, I went to summer camp with one of my friends and met a girl, and we hit it off pretty well. She was in a relationship at the time.
Summer
so
loving.
I didn't. I didn't push anything. We were just friends. And then a couple weeks later, she lived in Oklahoma City and I lived in Tulsa, so we didn't get to see each other very often. A couple weeks later, her boyfriend broke up with her because he said that's what God wanted for them. And so I kind of got soft rebounded on that. She kind of attached onto me, and then I thought this was the beginning of a relationship. And then she just kept kind of being, I don't think she meant any harm by it, but she kept being a little more lovey-dovey than I was used to from a girl. She said it's just because she's Southern and that's how she rolls. And then she's
wait. What does lovey-dovey mean?
Like saying I love you every night and saying you're handsome and saying she wanted to be my roommate when we get out of college and stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, having never gone any farther than the talking phase with anybody before, that was a lot more than I was used to.
Okay.
And I was excited about it.
Of course.
And then,
hey, hold on. Let's stop right there. It feels good when somebody tells you that you're good looking.
Yeah.
It feels good when someone says, like, I see a future with you.
Yeah.
It feels awesome, man. So don't, you're not weird. That's incredible. Feels good. It might be the wrong person. It might be dumb, but it's not.
Yeah.
Your feelings are valid, man. Right.
Those words definitely have positive impact, and I appreciate that, but I don't know if she fully meant them the way she said them. Anyway, so I found out she's hanging out with other guys. Apparently this is something she does a lot. She hangs out one-on-one with other guys and then starts complaining when they get like the wrong vibes from her because she's too emotionally attaching and stuff. So I got soft friend zoned by her probably around like Christmas time. And then the last time we hung out, I didn't really feel a connection anymore.
Okay.
So I've been pulling back a little bit, and it feels a lot. Looking back now, I see how I was not making the best decisions at the time and reading too much into motives and stuff.
Hold on. Don't do that to yourself. This is your first go round.
Yeah.
You're just learning.
Yeah.
And somebody told you they loved you. Somebody told you that you were real handsome. Somebody said, hey, I see myself with you in the future. It felt awesome. And then you realized, oh, she told a whole bunch of other people that too.
Yeah.
Here's the word. You're trying to intellectualize this as a first go around. I want you just to sit in the grief of it all. She didn't tell you the truth, man. That hurts.
Yeah.
She kind of led you on. That hurts.
Yeah.
So
what I'm trying to do is prevent repeating that. So I moved past her. We don't talk much anymore. She's with another guy, and they seem to be happy, and I'm happy for them. I have forgiven her to the extent that I can right now. There's still a little scar going on. But it's given me trust issues.
Yeah, of course.
Like when someone says they're like, so this girl I'm interested in right now, met her a week ago. We've been friends on social media for a couple months. I don't know. Like, I don't want to read anything into what she's doing now because of what happened.
Don't read anything into anybody ever.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Ask questions and get information. Right.
Yeah. Just get to know people. You're not downloading software.
Right.
You're interacting with people. And here's another thing. You can have great, super fun relationships with people that aren't romantic.
Yeah.
And when you meet somebody who makes you laugh, you meet somebody that you think is pretty, you meet somebody that is brilliant, is a good thinker, like, you don't have to instantly start putting them in a spreadsheet and trying to classify what column they go in.
Yeah.
They're just a great person that you just met. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you hang on to your values, whatever your values are. I only hold hands and kiss and go on dates with people that I am pursuing a long-term romantic relationship. If that's the value you want to set for yourself, knock your lights out. Or I want to date a whole bunch of people and experience a whole bunch of people and have all kinds of adventures and great. Hang on to those values. That's separate and apart from, man, I really like spending time with her. She's awesome. She's hilarious. She's fun.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean that I have to like, is she romantic? What is she trying to say? I don't know how she's trying to say it. You start to read voice tone into text messages and Instagram like DMs, right? Like, okay,
A little bit.
did she a little bit. You do it all the time, Andrew. You do it all the time.
Every day.
Yes.
Every day.
So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine on the top of your head, and I'm going to sound like I'm making a joke. I'm not. I'm being totally serious.
Okay.
Every time you start finding yourself, okay, what does this mean? What is she saying? I want you to imagine there's a pressure release valve on top of your head, like a hose faucet that goes on the side of your house.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to reach your hand up, do this in private. Otherwise someone's going to institutionalize you. Do it in private. And I want you just to pretend that you're turning it and make the noise. Let the pressure off. Let the pressure off. If you don't feel like responding that day, don't respond. Anytime you think, I have to respond to this person, I have to go do this thing, that's what I want you to challenge. Because you're just creating pressure where pressure does not exist.